Hey, what's up guys, it's DJ. New and updated mods have been released on the mod hub for Farm Sim 22. In total today we've got, 22 mods. For all platforms we have 11 new and 9 updates. One of those is a new one on console. And for PC and Mac players we have 2 updates. In this video I'll show you all the new mods plus their customization, and we will review all the mods that got an update. Timestamps are linked below, so let's jump right in. Alright, let's start off today with new mods for all platforms. Crossplay new. This is the Steyr KH4S series. Now, this is showing up as version 1.2 on the mod hub. However, this is the first version. They've got no votes on it, nothing like that. There is a version that's PC and Mac only, so that may have been what they did. They just copied everything. This is a new one, and it's for everybody. 68 horsepower, almost nice. Manual transmission, 210 liters of fuel, 24 mile per hour max speed. Brand, we've got Steyr. We also have Case IH, if you guys want to go with that, and back and forth. I like the case, let's go with that. Engine options are 68 horsepower, 75, and back and forth between those two. Wheel options, we do have Midas tires as standard. However, we got Trelleborg and Michelin, and we can go back and forth between those. Now we got some rear twins on the Midas, Michelin's. It looks like we've just got standard and wide, or Trelleborg rather, and then a Michelin. We've got just larger front, some different back. So a couple different options there. Mirror options, we have telescopic or original lighting system. We have original, front halogen, back halogen. So those are added on the very, very back. And then we've got the full all around. Go with that. Beacons, we've got one on the left or nothing at all. Attachments, we have front hydraulic on here. We also have the axis guided, and then back, the Hauer front hydraulic. Very nice. So we have a couple different options there if you really want to go with stuff, and branding as well. That's pretty cool. Front loader gives us the Hauer. We also have the Quicke console and your license plate. And that's about it. Now, this is a mod that came out yesterday for PC players. However, today it is out for all platforms. We're going to crossplay new the Parker 4000 Gravity Wagon from Rooster Mods. It's already got, I think it's 6 votes on the mod hub, but I'm guessing there's going to be a lot more today. This is here for everybody now. 13,200 liters, and you can also bump that up to 15,500. We do have different triangle options. We've got them in 3 different locations, and we've got them in 2 different designs. As far as what it holds, look down here. A gravity wagon that literally holds everything. You can even throw some iron ore in here if you really want to. Check it out. Next is the Quicke Stengrep pack. This has got 3 different sets of, well, they call them stone pickers, but they will also hold other things like manure, potatoes, and sugar beets. You can see we've got attachment options for front loader. We have SMS and back front loader again. Now SMS, I'm not quite sure what that is. I'm going to guess that is either telehandler or skid steer, possibly. Either way, we've got 2 different options there. Would be nice to have a 3-point. That'd be pretty sweet on these, but I digress. We've got capacities for 470 liters, 600, and 670. Next up, we have the Seppi M BMS 150. This is interesting because this is only the 4th mod from Black Eyes official modding, and it's a basically a duplicate of a 3-point version that they've already got. They just threw on the Volvo excavator attachment on the very top. So this is going to be a piece of forestry equipment. To do mulch, crop stubble, delete stumps, things like that. It's kind of neat. 1.5 meter working width. It says 7 miles per hour, but it's a little bit different. Let me show you guys something cool here. So we want to find ourselves a Volvo excavator. This is only going to work with the new DLC stuff. Boom, 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 boom. We've got that, and now all I got to do is hook up to it. And I got to figure out the exact way to get this and line it up perfectly. Got it. Boop. All right, so I had it the wrong way the whole time. It is what it is. What are you going to do? So here you go. Attachments, move, things like that. Turn on a help window. What can we do? We can turn it on and off, and that is about it. No field creation, unfortunately, with this little guy, but still pretty cool. Next up, we got a new weight for everybody. This is the Lizard Weight 1000 kg. It weighs 1 ton. It's got a ring with or without. They say this is used as a towing system. It says that it uses the rower system for towing. Yeah, interesting there. And then main color. Change up the main color, whatever you want. Nice and simple. Next up, we have the Huard K Brandmaster 120. This is a 70 horsepower plow. It's 2.5 meter working width. It's 7 miles per hour. Now, we can bump that up just a little bit. Still says the same working width. However, it is not. 3 is 1.1 meter. 4 furrows is 1.45. And then 1.8 is on 5. But it says it's 2.5. Lies. We've got brand. You've got a couple different brands through there if you guys want, and then we've got skimmers for the plow. Got a new piece of equipment for the Fortschritt stuff from AAA Modding. We have the Fortschritt B402 Disc Harrow. Of course, this will work great with all of the Fortschritt tractors and equipment that we've got out right now. So if you like running all that stuff, which it all does work pretty darn well, you need to get this as well. This is 80 horsepower required, 3 meters at 10 miles per hour. Design, we've got all of your standard designs there, so you don't have to worry too much. We do have a couple different hitch options as well, although they all work exactly the same. And then we've got different rim color options as well. That way, again, you can make it match whatever you're using. I love the Fortschritt mods. I've used some of them off screen since Farm Sim 17, and I just love them. Next up is the rack and tray pack. So these are transported via 3-point, or you can use pallet forks as well. For this one, these are not placeables. These are buyable pieces. Now, they are decorations at the end of the day, so don't think they're going to be used for anything. However, it does make them nice to move around and things like that. So I think that's kind of neat. Now we make our way into placeables. The first one is going to be fuel tank. So this tank right here will hold 1,000 liters. And of course, you could buy your fuel for it. Kind of neat. We got a can of, I think, Lizard off-brand WD-40 on the top. That's pretty cool. Check that out. So if you're looking for a nice fuel point for your main farm, or maybe your side farm, check it out. Next is the open chicken coop. So this holds 40 head of chicken. And it is not very large either, which is great. I love that. Over here, of course, you can see you can buy your chickens. And then if we come over here, I'm guessing one of these areas allows us to feed them. Oh, it's right there. Oh, how about that? Your next to last new one for all platforms today is going to be the round bell stack. So this is just a decorative stack of round bells with a big old blue tarp over the top of them. Can't do anything with it. Only costs you $100. It is $1 per day upkeep, so there is some upkeep there. But yeah, I know there's a lot of mod maps that include these, and you can get one for yourself and place it wherever you want. I like this. And your last new one for all platforms today is the farm production from Omatana. Great to see her back rocking and rolling. So there are 4 pieces in this pack. We have the farm production itself. We have the farm supplies production, and then we've got a multi-fruit silo and then a purchase station. So we'll just kind of go through here so you guys can see. So we'll just jump into silos first. Makes things nice and easy. We have the farm production silo. So it says silo wood, 10 million liters. That'll just hold kind of whatever you want. You're good to go. I don't think there's anything in productions there. However, if we jump in here, we have the animal food buying station. So all your food for your animals, you could buy there. That's pretty cool. Then we have 2 productions, not one of them, but 2 of them. So we have the regular farm production itself, which will do all your standard productions, ins and outs and stuff like that. And then we've got one that'll do kind of some other stuff. So we'll pop in and take a look at that in our production menu. So you can see here first in farm production, we can make, not get, but make wheat flour, barley flour, oats flour, sorghum flour, corn flour, bread cake, sugar beet sugar, raisins, grape juice, sunflower oil. Are you getting it? Basically all of the production chains that we've got base game, this one thing will do them all, which is pretty darn cool. And of course, they're pretty easy to do as well. With flour, well, all you got to do is put stuff in. So I'm definitely going to be using that. Love it. And then we've also got flour of the other stuff, which is kind of nice. Now, the farm supply production is a little bit different. So we can do grass hay. So we do grass in, hay out. TMR, you could do hay, silage, and straw. So that's 4,000 liters. And you get 4,000 liters out. We've also got a setup without the straw, 2 and 2. And we've got a setup with power food. Again, you're not losing anything. We have lime mineral feed in here as well, which is where we're going to need soybeans, and we're going to need lime, and then we get out mineral feed, and then we have stones mineral feed. You're putting stones in there, and then grass silage, hay silage, chaff, straw. Okay, I think you can kind of see what's going on here. There's a bunch of stuff with this, and you can make a bunch of stuff, meaning that this may be one of the most overpowered packs that we've got in the game. As you saw, there was like a 10 million liter capacity for your silo. There's like a 10 million liter capacity over here for different input productions. Goodness gracious. Oh, Matana, you broke the game again, to be fair. She broke the game again. Making our way into mod updates for all platforms. The first one is Iowa Plains View version 1005. They fixed the BGA bell trigger and changed the road textures. New save game is not required. However, for this next one, you do need a new save game. This is St. Kalle version 1.2. They've removed the hidden collis, shutters, and gates on the farmhouse have been colored, reworked the sleep trigger on the farmhouse, reworked the water trigger at the farmhouse, and the main farm can now be sold completely. Again, you do need a new save game for this to take effect. We've also got an update to Westbridge Hills version 1201. Fixed a problem with the wind pump that crashed the game when selling it, and fixed a problem with the ID map from Continue Save. Next up, the John Deere 8Rs 2016 from JMZ version 112. Minor changes and improvements, added new wheel configurations, front weight lift configurations been added, colors have been changed, and warning triangle config has been added. Next, the Lizard P310 version 1.2 corrected the camera. They've also fixed the agricultural plank physics and added custom horn. Next up, the Fahr KH4S version 1.1. Wheel configs have been added new colors and configuration, textures have been improved, changed the PTO, added rear sticker configurations, and small improvements and fixes. Your next to last mod update for all platforms today is the Hi-Vis 3-point adapter version 101. They've changed the icon name per the new guidelines, corrected the light beam rotation and cone angles, added additional lighting settings, added attacher joint control for tilt function, minor XML accommodations, and updated the slot usage info. And your last mod update for all platforms today is the Joskin Modulo 2 version 1.2. Fix some details, new design configuration, and new tire config. And lastly today, let's talk about some mod updates for PC and Mac players. The first one is the Steyr KH900er series. Yes, basically the same mod that we got new for all platforms today. This is version 1.2. Compatibility for the Huard VX pack has been added. They've added mouse control, they've added IC and configuration between mouse control, simple IC, or IC for IC and SIC. They recommend have 2 different activation keys. And your last mod update is the Scania P310, basically the same as the Lizard P310, version 1.2. Corrected the camera, fixed the agricultural plank physics, and added a custom horn. Well guys, that is it for today. Hope you enjoy the video. Drop a like on it and get subscribed to the channel if you are new. I've not released Farm Sim news yet, at least at the time of recording this video, so check the description at the very top to see if that video is out when you are watching it. Mods released about 4-5 hours early today, so mod videos first. All being said, hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.